Gotta pummel you sometimes. See that cute face? Gotta pummel it. Cute bitch.
That's going in my vlog this week. I don't think that's right! Have I read anything? Fuck no. Have I vlogged at all in the past, 3 days? Hell no. Have I watched a ton of Dragula on Netflix? Hell yeah. Hello, it is week 2 of the OWLs. It is day 9 of the OWLs. You haven't seen me in days. Hi! I've read little bits of books, mainly listening to the audiobook of A Darker Shade of Magic. I don't think I like it. The narrator can't decide to pronounce his name like Rye or like Ree, and it's really annoying. And then physically I started We Sold Our Souls, and I think I'm just gonna focus on that because I'm way more interested in that right now. I just finished marathoning a lot of Dragula, and by a lot I mean 4 episodes, but it felt like more. I've had some coffee. Ian and I recorded an episode of our Coffee Talk Let's Play, so I'm in a good position to just read. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Why am I tired? I had a work Zoom call today at noon, so I've been up since about 11. And I haven't been sleeping. So maybe I'll read for a little bit and then go to bed. So it's past midnight, so I wanted to give an update on day 9 before I go into more reading. Not a super productive reading day. I listened to a little bit of my audiobook while making coffee and dinner and stuff. I am here on A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I read 39 pages of this today, and then so far I've read 56 pages tonight of We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. I'm going to read some more of that, but first I'm going to write in my bullet journal and I think plan out my May spreads. But it was a good day. I got to talk to my mom for a while, and I had a Zoom call with my coworkers, and Ian got me some White Claws. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook for Obsidio because I have to return it back to Libby in 5 days, so I'd like to finish it. And if I listen to it at night, it can count for astronomy class, which is to read a book primarily at nighttime. And astronomy doesn't count towards my career, but it still is a prompt for the readathon, so I figured if I can make it fit, I'll make it fit. So I'm gonna listen to some of that and journal, and then once I'm done journaling, I'm going to continue We Sold Our Souls until I get tired, because I'm really liking it. I'm on page 77, I think, is where I'm at. I read 20 pages of it yesterday, and it's so good. It's already starting to amp up and get wild, so I'm excited to see where it goes from here. But I will let you know more when I've read more, and in the morning, because I probably won't update you before bed. But yeah, that was my day 9 update. I am controlled by the moon and I've been in pain all day. Hello. I haven't really read anything since this morning at 2 a.m. but I made a mocha. I only want chocolate coffee beverages during one specific time every lunar cycle. Fellow werewolves rise up. I think I'm going to read so I can listen to my Obsidio audiobook, but all I can think about is We Sold Our Souls and where I left off on that. My phone died, which I feel like is its way to signify that I shouldn't listen to my audiobook. Look how cute Ian is playing Rust. He's shy. I'm gonna read a little bit of We Sold Our Souls, and then once my phone charges, I'm going to listen to my audiobook, so I can listen to it at night. I'll let it be known it's 11:40-ish in the evening, and I just woke up an hour ago. I took the fattest pain nap because my cramps were so bad and I just wasn't feeling well. So took a nap for a few hours, woke up at 10, and here I am, rejuvenated with my mocha. Should I be drinking coffee this late at night? No, but I'll chug a White Claw after for some slow fast action. I'll update you on my daily pages a little bit. Yeah. Yep. See ya. So I just checked the time. It's actually midnight. I'm going to update you on my pages now. I haven't done any reading in like the day today. I only read at 2 a.m. So I read or listened to, same difference, because I've been reading along with the audiobook because there's physical stuff in here that either isn't in the audiobook or I want to read alongside with it. So I read 125 pages of this today, and that is all I read. So today I read 125 pages. Here are my page totals for this week so far, and then at the end of this week I'm going to give my total readathon pages because I think that would be fun. Here's what my bullet journal looks like right now for my pages and my books read, which is super cool. I'm going to let my phone charge. While it's charging, I'm going to read We Sold Our Souls because I have that physically, and then once this is charged up, I'm going to listen to my Obsidio audiobook and continue planning out my May spreads. But I'm gonna go read We Sold Our Souls because it's getting fucking nuts and I want to keep reading it. So it's 2:13 a.m. and I was gonna stop reading this and listen to my audiobook, but this shit is so wild and is picking up so much and it's so good. I'm now on page 158, so I've read like almost 100 pages, and I haven't been this stoked about a story and this gripped by something in a really long time, and I kind of want to make another coffee and have an all-nighter. I know that the Magical Readathon is doing like a magical 24-hour readathon all-nighter thing, and I kind of want to make another mocha and just stay up all night reading this because I woke up at 10 p.m. I'm not really tired, and I want another coffee anyway, and I want something chocolatey anyway, and all I have is chocolate for coffee. But this is picking up so much, and it's so fucky and so weird and zany, and it's a Grady Hendrix novel, so I wasn't expecting anything less, but it's so fucking crazy, and it's so good, and I'm not tabbing right now, but I am like highlighting for tabs. I'm too invested in this to even get up, walk like a foot to grab my tabs and start tabbing this. It's you know that video of the kid playing football and it's like, what the fuck is going on? That's how I feel right now. This is so good. Okay, I'm gonna make a mocha and I'm gonna read more of this. I think my ice should be ready, so I'm gonna make an iced mocha, and I'm gonna maybe finish this tonight. I don't fucking know, man. This shit's so good. The magical all-nighter 24-hour readathon doesn't start until 2 p.m. UK time, which is 9 a.m. Ohio time. So, like, am I gonna stay up all night and finish We Sold Our Souls? Probably, but I also listened to, this much of Obsidio. But mocha has been made, and Ian is gonna be smooched. And I'm going to read. I am going to drink my coffee and continue to read this. And I'm so excited. Maybe I'll set my phone up and record a little reading montage. Oh, was that bad? I'm so sorry if that was bad.
just came out the worst version of itself.
It wasn't good.
We like all the parts of these movies. We're gonna have bank robbery. We're gonna have ghosts, and we're gonna have multiples of them, and we're gonna tell a story. You go, yeah, and James Franco's gonna be in it. I was like,
Hell
oh,
yeah!
Is he gonna say anything? Fuck no.
Ian and I haven't slept yet. It's 8 a.m. Hi, how are ya?
Hello.
We decided to watch a really bad horror movie on Netflix because we want to go through the ranks of
It has
bad
James
horror movies.
Franco.
It has James Franco and then Taryn Manning, who plays Pennsatucky on Orange is the New Black.
And she was awful too.
Yeah, she was bad. So it's a haunted bank vault movie.
Which sounds dope, right?
Yeah, where a robbery takes place and one of the vaults is haunted. And it was fucking bad.
Cuts him loose. Hey, don't go down there.
So if you want to watch a horrible movie on Netflix, The Vault.
I can't leave without you. Go! We should do a movie review channel.
Oh,
Just because
I
I
would
need
love
an hour
that.
to rant about shit like this. Because I am big mad about this.
It was really bad. Susan. What was Susan? Did you hear it?
Did you hear it?
I can't pee.
Ever.
It's 9 a.m.
We're going to sleep, baby.
All these bills are from 1982. It doesn't make sense. The vault
Yeah,
hasn't been used since
Yeah, they
1982.
print money every year, you fucking dumb cunt. Jesus Christ.
Alright, we're going to bed. We're cranky and this movie sucked. I slept for 8 hours, so it's 4:45 in the afternoon on day 11. I'm about to do some dishes and make coffee and listen to the audiobook for A Darker Shade of Magic because I'm slowly making my way through that. I still just haven't decided if I like it enough to keep reading it like that, but I do it when I have like little tasks that I want to get done. I could listen to Obsidio, but the challenge is to primarily listen to this at night, so I'm not gonna do that. And then continue with We Sold Our Souls because I haven't read any more of this. I also have to edit a video today. I have an old Vonologues discussion video for Player Piano that I haven't edited or uploaded. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it, but I want to do it even if it's not like a popular thing. So I'm gonna make that video and talk about Vonnegut because I like Vonnegut. Hello, it's Sunday, the 12th, Easter. Hi. I haven't checked in yet because I had an Easter Zoom call with my family and then I tidied up a little bit and I didn't update last night because I didn't feel well. I guess a little update is yesterday I ended up reading a total of 166 pages. 98 pages of it was We Sold Our Souls, 25 of it was A Darker Shade of Magic, and 43 was Obsidio. I'm turning on my espresso machine to make an iced latte because I have like 40 something maybe pages left of We Sold Our Souls, and I'm gonna finish that. I'm definitely gonna be finishing a book today, which is tight. I am gonna make my latte. Have I done a coffee montage this whole vlog? I don't think I have. Disrespectful. Hi, hello. It's like 10:30. Ian and I watched Horns on Netflix, or like a majority of Horns. We still have 30 minutes left because he got rated in Rust. But update, I finished We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix and I adored it. I think I'm gonna give this like 4.25 stars. I really enjoyed the story. I think that it was a really good like gothic horror, like not thriller, I wouldn't call this a thriller, but definitely like a gothic horror, and it felt different from his other works that felt like comedic, where this felt really eerie and gave suspenseful moments and uncomfortable moments, both in the like fantastical elements of the villain of this story, but also in the way that humanity behaves in this story and the comment on that. However, I did have issue with the ending. I think I would prefer the ending to be a little more open-ended, but that's just me. I know some people would probably really enjoy this ending in the way that it wraps things up. I enjoy some aspects of the ending, but not the entirety of it. Also, the inclusion of Melanie as a character, I'm still on the fence about, but I really enjoyed this. I think that if you're looking for a book that is like a darker version of Daisy Jones and the Six, this would definitely be up your alley. It's not told in an interview format like Daisy Jones, but there are lyrics to the songs by the band in this that kind of gave the same vibe, and it's about being like swept up in fame and the wrong of that, and it definitely went a darker route than I was even anticipating. I was anticipating it being like a deal with the devil type of story, and that's not what it was at all. And I like the inclusion of magazine and radio interviews throughout the book before each chapter. You can tell that Grady Hendrix really does care about music. I don't know if he specifically gives a shit about metal, but he definitely either did his research really thoroughly for this book, or he just knows that much about music, and it was just really cool to read, and I personally really enjoyed it. It reminded me of when I was in middle school and had a crush on this like metal boy, and I used to listen to a ton of Metallica and Megadeth with him. It was wild, and so it was a really nostalgic book for sure, and it was just, hi, welcome back home. Why are you apologizing for entering our home?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Don't be. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a 4.25 stars. It was, I know, it was good, but the ending wasn't my favorite, and the inclusion of Melanie's story arc, I just have some questions about. Yeah, 4.25 I think feels right, but that means that arithmancy class is complete. You got me chocolate covered pretzels! Wow! Thank you. So I highlighted a ton, but I didn't put any sticky tabs in this yet. So I decided I'm going to listen to the audiobook for Obsidio while I put the tabs in this book. So I'm doing something productive and listening to an audiobook. So I'm gonna do that while Ian continues to fix his place in Rust. I don't know what it's called. A home.
Finishes my home.
You're
gonna finish Horns first.
We're gonna finish Horns first?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Well, we're gonna finish Horns, and then I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. But I finished this one, and this is one of my books that I was dead set on reading this year, and I did it. Yay. Hello. So it is midnight, and I figured I'd give an update and finalize my page total for today, because I've been up for a while, and I'm running on very little sleep, and I think I'm going to give this update and then call it a night. So I read the remaining 162 pages to finish We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix, and then while I was putting the tabs in for my annotations, I listened to 57 pages of Obsidio just now. So I left off on page 290 for this, for astronomy class, to read a book primarily at night. This is for arithmancy class to read a book outside of my favorite genre or different from my favorite genre. And then I also read 48 pages of A Darker Shade of Magic for Charms class to read a book with a white cover. So all in all, I read 267 pages today. Here is my page total for this week. I feel really good to have 4 books read for this readathon so far. Here are what my pages look like for my bullet journal. So I am going to go to bed, I think. I'm pretty sleepy, or I feel sleepy. We'll see if I can actually fall asleep though, because I haven't been able to the past few nights. I will check in first thing tomorrow, probably. But this has been a great readathon so far, and I'm so happy, and I'm having a great time, and I hope that anyone taking part in this readathon is also having a good time. And if you're not taking part in this readathon, I hope that you're having a good time watching vlogs or just enjoying April. I know this is a really weird time, and it's kind of like this massive tension and this big elephant in the room, but I'm trying to stay as optimistic as possible, obviously, because getting myself amped up and anxious every single day doesn't do any good for myself. So I'm trying to look at things a little brighter, and I hope that my videos can lend some form of escape for a little bit, or some form of comfort or ease. I am going to go to bed though. I've said that a lot of times. Take a drink every time I've said that I'm going to go to bed. That one does count. Okay, goodbye. I can't remember the last update I gave, when it was, what I said. All I know is that I didn't read it all yesterday. It's the last day of week 2 of the OWL, so it's day 14. It's like 5 till midnight, and I'm just now updating because I didn't want to vlog today. I just kind of wanted to have a day for myself, and I did that. I cleaned out the refrigerator, which was really nice. Just something that like brought me a lot of calm. Ian went to the grocery store, which was apparently like ransacked. We had dinner, and then I read for a little bit. Today I read 100 pages of A Darker Shade of Magic. I've decided to quit listening to the audiobook because it's really frustrating to have an audiobook narrator who continually changes the pronunciation of a character's name. Either call him Rye and commit to calling him Rye, call him Ree, commit to calling him Ree. This narrator goes back and forth between calling him Rye and Ree, and I was just really aggravated. So I was like, fuck it. I know that I can't really do anything while I'm like physically reading other than physically read, but I'd rather do that than listen to the audiobook and be disinterested in it and it take away from how much I actually really enjoyed this story. Like I said, this is a reread for me so I can continue the rest of the series, and I'm really enjoying it. I left off on page 252, so I have like 140 pages left, so I could probably finish this maybe tomorrow if I like really hunker down, but that requires waking up before 5 p.m. I am going to try to go to sleep a little earlier today. I guess you'll see in the next vlog if I accomplished it. I really hope I do. So today I read 100 pages. Here is my total page count for this week, and then here is my total page count for the entirety of the readathon. I'm really jazzed at how this is going so far. This readathon has been a lot of fun. It's been really immersive. I think my goal for this coming week, aside from like just reading a ton and finishing some books, is to participate in some sprints and the like little trivia like games and stuff that they host on the Magical Readathon Twitter. Other than that, I'm really jazzed with how this readathon is going. I'm going to sign off the vlog here. I hope you're having a great time during the owls, during this time. Let me know what you're currently reading and all that fun stuff. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Goodbye.